talking, my headphones weren't even plugged in. And we are live. Hello, everyone. No, wait, no, you have time to say I'll tell you what. I'll make a deal. Next thing you blow up the game and see the screen. Just set the clock to your favorite time. Oh, yeah. I'm playing the Stanley Parable. No. Oh, my feet! Begin the game. Let's do this. Let's do this, guys.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something...
You guys are watching the Stanley Yonats stream? Let me change the audio. Let me change my audio. Okay. There you go. Here we go. You ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid.
Oh yeah.
He found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and
Stanley got up from his desk and went out of his office. The sensitivity is all the way up. What this slow ass shit?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Where's everyone?
He decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh fuck! Oh god! Dylan's over there like, oh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either.
What am I doing here?
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Yeah, sure I did.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
This paper looks readable.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His
Circle.
boss would think he was
I just
crazy.
went in the circle.
And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All
What
of
the?
my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment.
Oh my
Go
god.
whistle. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar.
I'm scared,
They
dude.
simply repeating. No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief.
Oh my god, I'm
He
scared.
finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
Who did that shit?
So, he
They should be
imagined
fired.
himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself
Oh,
soaring through
floating.
space on a magical star field, and it too appeared. It
Oh,
was so
shit.
much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up.
It's kind of cool.
How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself
So sooner.
Why is there a voice in
My head dictating everything that I'm doing. Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this couldn't be. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain that this was in fact a dream. But the voice would seem
What kind of fucking dream is this, bro? I don't want to be here anymore.
How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control. That this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight
Da 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 da
the
da.
press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of the world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life...
Stanley's going through it, dude.
I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Dude, let me see what you're eating. Oh yeah.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone...
Just some eggs. Just some eggs in my bagel.
I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear
What's going on?
Who am I? Who am I?
I wasn't paying attention. What the fuck happened?
And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Mariella.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man.
Oh, my breath is all I wish for death.
Everyone knows what...
How he's laid out, fucking like Iron Man and shit.
moment, She thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am
Let me
sane.
get this fucking microphone away from my
Control
mouth.
of my mind. I know what is real and
And
what
what
isn't.
isn't?
It was comforting to think this, and in a
Certain way, seeing this man made her feel better.
But then she
And
remembered the
never
meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this.
What's
So
going on?
It was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
No, not really. I'm confused. What's going on? The end is never. The end is never. The end is never. The end. Never is never the end. End is never the end. Oh my god. I might be a little scared now. They should make a Backrooms game, like an actual, like, fucking made by Activision Backrooms game. Not Activision. Maybe like
All of his
I don't
coworkers
even know.
were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Hey, I
Perhaps
just
he'd
played this
simply
part.
missed a memo. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
No, that's not what it was.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood there,
Amazing.
but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
What's that over there? That looks interesting.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Narrator's on my ass though.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the... But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
I didn't
Good
think,
job, Stanley.
like,
Everyone thinks
I didn't think they would let me die. Is there a way to sprint in this game? Can you sprint in this game? Eduardo, join the party, dude.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
On PlayStation.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, I guess don't join the party.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew
No,
it
he doesn't have a
perfectly well.
PlayStation.
Perhaps he
Now
wanted
does
to
he,
stop by
Eduardo?
the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
You know, if you get the PlayStation, if you get the
This
PlayStation
room.
app, you could actually
What a
join through
beautiful
your phone.
room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the... But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Where should I go?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Wow, this is not like...
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten...
This
off
is an
on the
OSHA
wrong
violation.
foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been...
Oh,
neglecting,
this
Stanley.
time.
Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Yo! So how do I let her back into my life? She's already in my life.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her.
Ah!
Oh, Stanley, is that you?
Oh, Stan! Oh, damn! Look at
Waiting.
they're bringing back Stanley's memories.
All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
What the fuck?
Gotcha. Oh, come on.
You bitch!
Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
That wasn't nice of you, man.
This is a very
Really?
sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Good morning, employee 427.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Why is he flaming me, dude?
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life. But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk,
Stanley.
dreamed of wild
Stanley.
expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful, and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at
Well, that
work,
worked.
he stepped up from his desk to realize that
All his
co-workers,
co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building
had
had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth.
The thought excited him terribly.
What does he mean by that? With the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Why is there fish right here?
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Where the fuck am I, man? What's happening, man?
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no answer. How
Damn.
could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one.
That's fucked.
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it. You see? Can he just not hear me?
Uh-oh. I'll be back. Someone's here. Hey everyone, I'm back. Oh, taking a seat. Let's start streaming the Stanley Parable again. Fuck you, fat bastard. Alright, we going at it right now.
How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose. The same as Stanley.
The same as Stanley.
So different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time you'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
I'm scared, dude. What's happening to Stanley?
What is that? What is your blowhorn there?
I give a fuck.
Who the fuck is he? What is he watching? Let me hop on.
You're not watching, cause you hate me.
I am gonna hop on and start watching. What the fuck? You're not watching. Who's that, Boyle?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
What the fuck is this game, bro?
Exactly. That's why I never played that shit.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
This game
He
is
wanted to stop by the employee lounge
not that
first,
great.
just to admire it.
Maybe I have to play more to
The
understand,
lounge
but
was sublime, a work of
this
art.
shit is ass.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Dude, who's Boyle?
We don't call him Pollo no more,
Why not?
cause he's.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's,
Yeah, how come you gonna be there? Let me see.
Juan Pino's mother.
Dude, what the fuck is your mom too, you dumb fuck?
Jellonade.
oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have
You're a fat bitch.
was I thinking? It's clearly
The voice comes out later.
Friday.
Boyle? Damn, bitch. Come on.
Dude, why did he try me in this fucking room?
right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay, thank you for opening the door for me. Oh my goodness.
No, this isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay.
Cause you're a bitch.
We just have to get back to, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable.
I'm 427, right?
My time trying to salvage this
I'm employee 427, right?
the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track,
Right there.
From the top.
What? Oh my god, I'm back here again. What the fuck?
Gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. when Stanley... Wait, what?
Have you tried to do it normally,
No, I
Julian?
restarted.
No.
I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be...
You're just gonna change the
Oh,
story.
did something...
Okay, thank you.
Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere? Or...
Yeah?
Hold on.
Fuck you
I'm
too.
asking you. I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere.
No, you can't get on the ride. No, you can't get on the ride. No,
Come,
no.
Stanley, let's find the story.
Let's go through here. Oh, yeah.
Why are you doing that, Julian?
Shut your ass up. Why do I keep going in circles, dude? Oh my god. Not again, man.
Shut your ass up.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
Maybe we should restart the game.
Unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Oh my god. I was just playing, man. I didn't actually think we should restart the
All of his
game.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Okay, yep, it's worse.
What the
I
fuck?
might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Let's go.
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not
What
the
the
story.
fuck?
Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Now
What the
Well,
fuck?
I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe
going on
my
here?
story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
No, I don't got face
Do you
cam.
remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Let's go.
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not
So it's not one of those situations. Why would you let me win then?
I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have
Oh
been
my
stunned.
fucking god.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable adventure line.
Let's go
Just
then.
follow the line. How simple is that?
It's a long game, Julian.
You see?
Is it
The
really?
line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Nope.
Let's get it, Stanley.
Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination?
Let's get it,
even if
Stanley.
There's no story there. Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination
Whoa.
is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the
Whoa.
nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what?
Why is the line going
I think
zigzag?
What we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
What the fuck is this goofy ass Clash of Clans ass beat?
Go back
Oh,
and look at that fern.
okay, where? Right
Stanley,
here.
this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Suck my nuts.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No, no, no. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story?
Oh.
No, not again.
We're back here
How
again.
could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Oh my fucking Christ.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Let's go. Eduardo, stop fucking playing. Mute yourself, please.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination.
Hey, Dylan.
Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Dylan's gone.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
What the? Well.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere
Where am I gonna
place
go?
where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask,
This is
will
huge.
taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one.
Well,
Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny
let's
awaits.
go.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending?
What the?
And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule,
Yeah,
I
I would
restart
figure.
again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall.
Put
Well,
a
who consulted
put
me?
a stand in the chat if
Who
you're
do I
here.
get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't live a cheat like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The,
We broke it,
whatever
man.
it is that made this schedule?
What the
How
fuck,
would we
Stan?
even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're all saying
Man.
that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
What the fuck? I guess we'll have to keep following the story, won't we?
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing. When
Whoa.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I guess I'll take the door on the left.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
What the?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keyboard, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
That's fucking scary. Holy shit. Holy shit. Ooh. This is not nice at all.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Oh, yeah. This is kind of scary, not even gonna lie.
Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yeah, that's what men do. We fucking restart to the beginning, don't we?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
This shit actually is kind of scary. Let me fix it all in. Turn
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley can't see the big picture. He doesn't know the real story. Transferred his mental vision of what this man is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from the blind man.
This is scary.
So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Stanley.
Whoa. Lawrence. Hey.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated, as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
God. Or so they thought. I see.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Right?
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same.
Hey, this is the
Do you
office.
see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
This is actually pretty interesting. Not even going to lie. $431, $436. Let's take a gander. Warzone? You're lying. Oh yeah. 427. Can't even go in my own office. What do I do, man? Whoa. That's not scary at all. My goodness. We saw Warzone. Yes. I can go this way. Yes. Well, wait a minute. I just came from over there.
Power source at the top of the facility to end this injustice forever.
2 years of development.
Stanley stood on the snow.
Stanley said on the snow. Fuck Stanley. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one
That
another.
was scary.
How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
Can you see? Can you see?
Sometimes these things cannot be seen. Listen to me. You can still see those two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Turn off your PlayStation.
No.
As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's.
Oh my god.
Only true choice. Choose it. Don't let time choose.
Ah. They actually killed me. So what if I turn my PlayStation on? What would have happened?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Let's just enter the door. Let's just follow directions.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
Man.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yeah. To his boss's office.
Damn, dude. It's Claudia's fucking here.
Then you should shut your ass up.
The fuck is this?
I'm scared, dude.
What is this game scary?
I don't even know. Oh shit, go. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do.
Upstairs.
Oh, great.
Upstairs.
Are you gonna buy it?
that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to it.